to you right here at the AIBC Asia. I'm Jenny Ortiz Bolivar, and with me is John Sedano, the campaign director of the Yield Guild Games, or YGG. John, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me. Happy to be here at AIBC.
All right, so John, before anything else, can you tell us more about YGG? What do you guys do?
Yeah, so Yield Guild Games, or YGG, is the biggest Web3 gaming organization in the world. Right, we started with Axie Infinity, onboarding thousands of players to their game back in 2020, 2021, and also at the same time providing opportunities for Filipinos to discover that there is an industry and there is a future in the world of gaming now that we are moving over to the next phase of this technology, which now includes blockchain, cryptocurrencies, and NFTs.
All right, and right now you have a project, right? It's called the YGG Filipinas Road Trip. Can you tell us more about that?
Yeah, so the YGG Filipinas Road Trip basically is a Philippine tour of YGG and YGG Filipinas, where we bring different games from all over the world to the different cities in the country. So our objective here is to be able to reach as many people and get to introduce them to this nascent technology and see that there are opportunities in gaming, especially with the surgence of cryptocurrencies, blockchain, and NFT. It's going door to door and reaching out and providing the knowledge, the tools, and also the education, and make sure that our Filipinos are equipped and ready for the future of this technology.
Right, and we can't deny the fact that the Philippines is a big market for gaming and blockchain, right? Tell us more about this road trip. You know, you bring together gamers and the games, even international game developers flying in to join the road trip. What do you look forward to in Manila like this July?
Yeah, so most of all is we are excited to bring home back to our main city, Manila, all these games, right? So we started with the provinces first, and this will definitely be the biggest. And also we are expecting a lot more games to come in, a lot more sponsors, and also a lot of first-timers in the Web3 space, whether they be gaming organizations, esports clubs, or just groups of friends who want to be part of this upcoming technology. And I should say our Manila leg for the YGG road trip, it's just the beginning, because this will be actually leading up to the YGG Play Summit, which is the biggest Web3 gaming conference in the world that will be happening in November here in the Philippines as well.
Very, very exciting. John, I want to ask you about the Web3 Metaversity. Can you tell us more about that?
Of course. So the Web3 Metaversity is our educational native for Yield Guild Games. So you can think of it as going to school, but for Web3 games, and all the other adjacent technologies related to it. The way that it works right now is we are partnering up with the schools from all over the country, like STI, University of Baguio, and even the Sisters of Mary charitable schools, who have students that won't necessarily be able to be part of this kind of technology. But through YGG, it's our job to make sure that everyone gets equal opportunities, and we are going to be training them, upskilling them through different programs, whether they want to be Web3 managers, content creators, even esports players, maybe even in the future, maybe game developers. That's our job. We will provide and hold their hands from the time that they are still in school until they graduate. And yeah, we are excited to provide a very strong and smart workforce coming from the Philippines, joining the Web3 technology industry around the world.
Right, and I guess, we've been talking to leaders in the industry, and education really is a big thing, and that's a really nice initiative from YGG. Tell us more, what do you see, what are you seeing right now in terms of adoption of the technology, blockchain games, gaming in the Philippines?
All I can say is that Filipinos love gaming, and there is not only very wide opportunity, but I think we are just at the very start of it. If you ask your friends, maybe 1 out of 10 of them would say that they have played or they know about Web3 games or even blockchain or NFTs and crypto. But the way that we are seeing an influx of new people interested in it, I do agree that we need solid education, we need solid foundations, and I think that's where YGG and organizations and events like AIBC come in, is that we can provide a safe space and also just show them around and what can be the future of this kind of technology.
Right, and I want to ask you, what can we look forward to from YGG aside from all of the things that you've shared?
Of course, so YGG, we just recently announced that we are pivoting to the biggest Web3 gaming protocol in the world. As a guild protocol, what that means is all of the technology that YGG is building will be incorporated through all the different games and also through all the different projects in the blockchain ecosystem in the world. So whether it be on-chain reputation, soul-bound tokens, or even quests or even achievements that are tied to your personal information or personal profiles, it will be acknowledged and it will be done through the YGG systems and protocols and technologies. And we're excited to be working with all the other projects and looking at us as the hub for user acquisition and also being able to reach as many people in the world of gaming all around the metaverse.
Right, and you know what? So this conversation really very positive about blockchain gaming in the Philippines and its future. But I'm curious, can you tell us about the challenges of onboarding Filipinos?
Yes, I think it's no lie that there are going to be roadblocks, there are going to be hiccups along the way. But what I'd say our biggest challenge right now is being able to educate and also give access in terms of internet connection, hardware, for all the other people in the rest of the Philippines, right? Because being part of this technology, it requires at least an internet connection, requires maybe a phone. But we're actually happy that we've been able to work with very talented partners in our industry. One of them is called the Jumbo Phone. The Jumbo Phone is a $99 Web3 native cryptocurrency ready phone that is basically preloaded with all the tools, apps, and any other technologies that a traditional phone would need, but at the same time it's Web3 ready. So if you were someone from the farthest regions in the Philippines and you get access to this $99 phone, now you are part of Web3, now you are part of Web3 gaming and the metaverse and the rest of AI and blockchain.
All right, my final question, John, would be, what do you think is the importance of events like AIBC Asia, just bringing people together and talk about AI and blockchain, how it impacts the community. What are your views on that?
Well, for me, it's really being able to collaborate and work together, work long term, and build healthy working relationships with people who have the same goals. And for us at YGG, our mission is really to provide economic opportunities for Filipinos, and I think AIBC is also aligned with that and has the same intentions. And I think that there is a lot of possibilities and a lot of, we can make a change in the current world that we have.
Right, it's really important that we all are coming together, for this industry. Again, John Sedano of YGG, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.